Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods Gravitas. We are back, and it is sadly raining in daytime, so I cannot skip. So we're stuck in the rain for a little bit. In the last episode, we went on quite the adventure. We traveled. What did we do? Yeah, we traveled all the way over here, and we set up a waystone. Then we waystoned back over to here. Yeah, like around here. Then we ran all the way back down here. Now, what was the point in that? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. It was brought to my attention that, like, why did I feel the need to bring back the lead? I mean, I get that there's, like, this river, and it was kind of tricky to get across. You know what the problem was? Well, part of the problem? If I tried to cross that river, right, without the lead, chances are that the donkey, like, kicks me off. And at that point, there were two orcas, like, pretty much roaming up and down this river. I could try to run further down, but, I mean, there's river regardless, so it would have been rough. Regardless. And the fact that the current's pushing out back into the ocean, without that lead, the second I get dropped off, it's a little bit, it's tricky to get them back to land. So I guess, hey, we've got a waystone there now, so that part works. It is nighttime, so I can hopefully skip and we can get some nice visuals. But yeah, I can quickly show you. We've got a portal over to the ocean. There we go. Oh, there's a bit of a rainbow left over. There's the pillar that we evacuated using. And over here is the ocean. It's all oceany, which is cool. In terms of creatures, there's no real, orcas at the moment. I've noticed that the squids, here, I can have a quick little look in here. We should be safe to do so. But the squids, if we can see them, that one looks normal. But some of them, there was one that was like right there, I think. And it was massive. Like, I don't know, it was big. It wasn't insanely big, but like, compared to squids, it was big. So yeah, I don't know, there's that. Now there is one other thing we did, if I can somehow make my way back. We created I like to keep it suspenseful. We created come on, greenhouse. Beautiful. So this guy in here currently does nothing. In order to actually get the effects of the greenhouse, what we're going to need to do is get a planter. Lizzie told me that apparently in like winter, all your crops will still die. Even in the greenhouse. But if they're in a planter, they won't. So, let's make a planter. Now, there's a few of them. There's large planters, quad planters, and bonsai planters. I imagine for growing trees and stuff, which sounds pretty cool. There's hanging planters, and there's trellis planters. Sure. So, we're probably just going to go for a large planter at the start, just to, I guess, see how it works. Obviously, we'll need to smelt up some bricks. They will need unfired bricks, which will just be clay. Pretty simple stuff. We can do that. The other piece we need is compost, or one of the above. And to do that, I believe we need to chuck food into this composter. Currently, there's 8 green items. I'm guessing we need a lot more. Now, you can't chuck in... Oh! You can chuck in rotten things. I swear I tried to chuck in rotten things before. I guess I was throwing in the wrong thing. So we put in green items, and now I'm guessing we need to put in these items? Yeah. The composter is smelly and might attract animals. You should empty it. Okay. So did I mess up? Clearly I don't know how this works. Okay, so we don't want to put rotten food in there, or rotten meat, because that was attracting bad animals. Yeah, I can even see a rat on the map. Let's see if we can maybe take care of him before he does anything. Where is he? Come on. Oh, he's in this direction. Was that him? Yeah. Oh, no, you're done, Buster. You're done. You finished. You're gone. You can run. Go. Wait. I see it. Come back here, Buster. Come back here. Yes. Come on. Oh my god, I hate this thing. Okay, come on. Come on, that was it. Surely. How strong are these rats? Yeah. Okay. That, my friends, was not worth it. Okay, we made a bit of a mess. I think we knocked a bunch of our stuff off the floor over here, but I think it's fine. I think it was this and the chisel. Are we good? I think we're good. Okay, so that attracts rats. We don't want to do that. I guess. I don't really know what the downside to rats are, but we don't want to do that. Melons we can clearly put in, rotten melons. So we'll go ahead and load this up. 16 rotten melons. And then we need to put in brown. Now, if I attempt to use this with a knife, we get nothing. So it can't be done, which means this rotten wheat, I think we can try to put it in. It doesn't work. I don't know what... Wait! What is this? I'm just attracting insane amounts of rats at this point. Okay. Anyhow, so yeah, there's green items there. What are brown items? You know, I wonder if I can consult the book. Surely the book tells me this. So let's go compost. Composter. We can check control on this. Farmland. Okay. They're used to add nutrients to crops. Right button with the fertilizer in your hand on some farmland or a crop. To add nutrients, some particles should appear. That's for using fertilizers. The composter is an essential tool for making fertilizer. It needs both green and brown items to work. Different items contribute more to the amount of compost produced than to others. To add an item to it, right button. And so these are green items, right? So grain and ferns and beets. And then we have hanging vines. Including a thing we've seen before. It's like a tall... I swear... Oh, fallen leaves and stuff. Interesting. So you can do wood ash or jute. You can do hummus. And you can do raw beef. Oh, no, that'll poison it. That includes meat with bones. Poison compost, when used on a crop, instantly kills it. So you do not want to do that. Sweet. Awesome. That makes sense. So in terms of leaves and stuff, we do obviously have some leaves. So I can put these in here. And they're worth one each, I guess. All right. I mean, I can't put logs in here, right? That doesn't... Yeah. I mean, that doesn't make sense, but I thought, hey, we'll give it a try. What was the other stuff? You know what? Hummus does 4 at a time. Hummus is actually pretty good. So this thing's full, and it will create compost. Beautiful. So now we wait for a month and 3 days, and then we can make some stuff. That's pretty rough. That is definitely pretty rough. So, oh, and that just clears it. Yeah, so I just ruined that. Okay, sure. Listen. We're learning. Okay, some sacrifices have to be made, sadly. How much does that take us to? 12? Okay, I need a little bit more hummus. All right, in the meantime, we will obviously need some fired bricks and stuff. Inside here, we have a decent amount of clay. We have some unfired bricks as well. Sounds good to me. So I'll make some more. I believe the bricks are just this, right? Yeah, unfired bricks. Nice and easy. Do I want to make one of each of the planters? Probably. By the way, this is going to happen so much sooner than that's going to happen. Like 1 month and 3 days is genuinely... It's rough. I'm honestly thinking what our focus may be instead will be to make shears and to shear our sheep, our alpacas over there, and actually get our hands on what is it? A hammock. Because what you can do with these, if you combine them with if you combine them with rope and nail, which we can do because we have a wrought iron ingot, we can sleep through the day. And so in theory, I can sleep through the day, sleep through the night, sleep through the day, sleep through the night, and our food's gonna turn off. They're gonna grow old and die, but they're also gonna progress, right? If we're breeding them, they'll have babies and whatnot. Which is I think what we saw just before. I don't actually know where that little guy went. But yeah, that'll obviously happen. And then, what's the follow-up? The compost will be done. Otherwise, that's going to take a crazy amount of time. Obviously, I should probably make some more of that as well. Yeah, okay. We're back into the time zone. Alrighty, so I've got a plan. The plan is to process all of our copper and make some bronze. That's the plan. We're going to make as much bronze as we can. See if we can get close to the amount we need for a bloomery, which is going to be 32 ingots worth. We'll see if we can get there. And if we can, then we're good. We can use bismuth bronze. So that's obviously a good thing to check. And yeah, we'll see what happens. So what is the plan here? What do I want to grab? Good question indeed. All right, so from the looks of things, we've obviously got a little bit of zinc, a little bit of bismuth. We even have a little bit more bismuth lying around. There's well, I guess there's just that, it looks like. So I guess we don't have that much bismuth lying around. And then we'll need to go get some more zinc as well. So we're going to have to be doing some mining this episode, it looks like. I kind of want to just have this guy fill up, but I realize I guess there's no point if I don't even have any more nuggets and stuff. Oh, actually, I forgot. I've got a bunch of this stuff. So we do have a bunch of bismuth. So it mainly would be zinc. Zinc, of course, being sphalerite. The closest of which is... Did we have them on here? No. What's the closest of which? Sphalerite exposed in that direction. Yeah, I think this was actually a pretty good vein that we had. So we may head off in that direction. Oh, which reminds me. We should do this before we do anything else. I should grab some wheat, some grain. Or actually, I should grab a lead. And I'm going to bring back a creature. I don't know why I'm talking mysteriously. I'm going to try and bring back a horse. That is the plan. So, yeah. That should be a pretty good plan. I was just seeing if we had any leads lying around. I'll make some more leads. We should have a... Oh, did we have enough jute? You know, I don't think we did. What I may do is... I'm going to take the saddle here. You've done me well. I'm going to remove the leads. They're pretty good in terms of... I think they'll just stay around the area roughly. Right? And we'll let them do their thing. How does that sound? I think that should be fine. Because like if we look at the map, I think most of the animals around us, aside from this deer that came out of nowhere, I think most of the animals are sort of just there. You know what I mean? I don't think it's too crazy. So what we'll do next is I probably will go on a bit of a trip, and we'll see if we can find a horse. So typically plains is sort of the direction you want to go. If we want sphalerite and sphalerite's up in that direction, that's probably the direction we want to go. In terms of inventory, I should probably do some cleaning. That happens, I swear, at least once an episode. Oh god, and this one looks like a rough one to get out of. Oh! I was heading, honestly, in that direction, and there's two black bears on the map. Or sorry, yeah, two black bears and a grizzly bear. So I'm like, okay, let's run this way. Oh, and it's just there, beautifully. Oh, yes! Okay, this is... Oh, it's floating. Okay. Alright. You don't fall in the hole. And then me try figure out how to grab. Let's go here. Come on. I think I got it because I've got another one on me. Yes, beautiful. So, see, this is what I was yeah, okay, over here. This is what I was realizing in the other episode is there's probably so many very close to us that I haven't seen, right? Because it's like you have to perfectly run past it to notice it. There's probably so many waystones right next to us. Like if I had that yesterday, just like if I had this extra one yesterday, just so many things. Like I can probably just leave this waystone at this this sphalerite spot that we're at. Like why not? Why not? Why shouldn't I? So what I will say, as I guess my tip if you're playing along at home, would be, and I've been trying to do this, which is what's even more annoying, but try to always go like a different path. So like even though we're going in the same like spot, like, you know, try to go like a little bit left to get there, or like a little bit right next time, or maybe dead center, maybe even further around. Just like do a few different trips, you know what I mean? When you're ever going back and forth, because obviously you never know what you're going to run into. Oh, like a grizzly bear. I completely forgot why that's another bear. That's a fourth bear in this direction. And I almost just lost everything. Alright, so here we are. Obviously there's some nice sphalerite around here. So we'll go ahead and where it hopefully won't cave in, as in over here, we'll place down a waystone. We're going to call this sphalerite. Might be spelled right, might be spelled wrong. Who knows? Then we'll take our donkey home just so that... Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so we're in the ground. Alright. Oh. 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 Okay, so, I mean, I see where we are. So, realistically, if I mine in this direction, I might be able to get out. I don't... I might have to teleport, but I think you guys probably understand why, I guess. This seems quite justified. Let's teleport here. Unknown or incomplete command. See below for error. Huh? Am I even opt? Teleport here. What is happening? Test. Okay. I'm gonna rejoin. Alright, we're back. Okay, so we didn't teleport. And yet, I'm probably just gonna do it again. And yeah, hope that things work out. So clearly, our horse is not coming with us. Or donkey, sorry. Bit of a problem, to be honest. This area isn't used as a pit kiln anymore, so I can probably get away with remodeling. Although, with that being said, it looks like we're in server issues. This is quite odd. Or at least I'm having network issues, maybe. Yeah, very, very confused. Because obviously, have we ever teleported to that specific base before? I feel like we have. Maybe I'll just place it in a flatter location and hope that it doesn't, you know, break. Loose fell. Okay. And we'll go home. Oh, yeah, sure. Of course. A little bit strange, but I mean, I guess it's fine. Nothing seems to be... Like, it doesn't seem to be the end of the world. Sure. All right. I do want to fill up that hole because why not? Hopefully it'll stop us from issues in the future. Come here and we'll just go bloop, 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 bloop. That'll turn into grass and it'll look all right. So, we're back here. It's nighttime, but that's fine because most of the stuff will be off camera. I am going to do some digging and hopefully not collapse everything. Alright, well, it's not a crazy amount, but it's at least a decent amount of ingots, so I think we've got enough sphalerite, and then we can just go home. That is beautiful. That's pretty good. Alright, we'll sleep through the night, you know, get some daylight, get some nice visuals happening. And then, yeah, I might start up the thing. Obviously, we need a little bit more bismuth. We do have some more bismuth, obviously, that I've got on me, in the form of that there. But yeah, we'll see. What do you reckon? Do you reckon we put in another ingot just to begin with? Yeah, we might as well. So we've got 2 ingots of zinc going in, 2 ingots of bismuth, and that's pretty much it for now. Oh, and while we're here, let me grab that scythe, and we'll go ahead and get some leaves and saplings and whatnot, and you know, set up some more charcoal because our dude over there is still not set up properly, which means we still need to be doing our little charcoal pits, our pit kilns and whatnot. All right, sweet. So that stuff's lighting up. That'll be plenty of charcoal. Inside here, you can see we've got... I put bismuth bronze ingots in there. Oh, that's so embarrassing. What did I do? What did I do here? Hold on. What did I do? Because I put in, right? Oh, because I put in the actual bismuth as well. I was like, how's there bismuth and bismuth? Yeah, okay. Well, this is useless. So that's cool. That's fun. I messed up once again. So we've got a bunch of useless stuff here that we can fill up. So let's go ahead and do that. So molten unknown. We'll go ahead and empty this guy because it's all wasted. Ah, that's just infuriating. Like, I'm making bismuth bronze. Can't it just, like, stay as part of the pack? I don't think it can. If it can, let me know. Either way, this stuff, I'm wasting it away. Because it just seems like that's the play. So we'll do that. And then we'll put everything in again. And we won't mess up this time, hopefully. It's just, yeah. It's just annoying. I mean, it's obviously my mistake, but yeah. The fact that it's, like, irredeemable is just painful. Alright, so copper goes in here. We want copper in there. Check. We want bismuth in there. Raw bismuth, just bismuth, only bismuth, not bismuth bronze. Awesome. And then we want zinc. Awesome. We'll chuck in some zinc. And everything should be perfect. So yeah, the plan is to empty out all of this copper into there. That's the plan. Just all of the copper into that. And then we can figure out exactly how much of everything we need. It clearly looks like we might have enough zinc, to be honest, but we're probably going to need more bismuth. We do have a spare waystone, so we're probably going to use that while we go to our bismuth. Although, the bismuth may be close. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, the bismuth is pretty close. So we're going to go ahead and edit this one I'll switch it to default just so that we can easily find it. Not that one. One of the blue ones. Am I crazy? I might be crazy. Where is it on the map? It's over there. Bismuth, yeah. 100 meters. We'll take the donkey. It'll save us some time. You know what? I forgot to get a horse. Let's prioritize that because I do think that is the play. I also think it'll want melons. Do we have a lead on us as well? Yeah, we've got plenty. Okay, yeah. All right, so I'm going to head in this direction because I happen to know that there is a nice plains out here. It's on its way to the Bismuth, just an alternate direction. And so we'll see if we can get a horse, preferably 12 speed. I've seen a horse that is 12 speed, and so I really don't want to have to settle for anything less, if I'm being honest. Alrighty, we've got some friends over here. It looks to be about 3 of them. Let's see. Speed of 9, pretty much. Speed of 9, pretty much. And then let's see what we got over here. Speed of a little bit slower. Our donkey, Melizzy, is honestly 7.55. That's pretty good. Like it honestly is pretty good. I'm not gonna settle for literally 1 unit higher. Like that's just silly. We're probably gonna go for something better. The fact that we saw one that was what do we call it? 12. Very, very tempting to head all the way back in this direction to stumble across it. It was probably in this plains area, I would imagine. But that's crazy. Maybe it was out in that direction. That could be worth looking in. We'll see. Maybe I'll loop around and we'll head on over. Oh, over here we have a white steed. It looks like on the map. I don't really see it over here. But yep, there we go. Let's see. Well, place your bets. Place your bets. We have a 9 and we have a 9.6. Not too bad. Not too bad. It's pretty pathetic though. I mean, compared to 12. If we didn't say that 12, I'd be stoked about that 9. You know. All right, I'll check this horse and then I guess just keep going. 9.9. Oh, the numbers are going up somehow. Yeah, honestly, we may. Yeah, I know it's gonna be a long trip and it's probably gonna be pretty annoying, but I do think I go back and try to get that 12 speed. Yeah, because that just sounds insane. All right, 2 more horses, or 3 actually. We've got 8.2, 11. That's gonna be good enough. I like the. You're a giant horse, are you not? 11, yeah, awesome. Jump height is 3.6. Your jump height is 3.67. Yeah, I mean, this seems pretty good. So you're gonna come with me. I'm gonna try to get back to the base without a horrific accident with wolves. In fact, we may go around this direction. All right, sweet. We're back. You will be put up there, and I've already fed them a little bit, so awesome. And then we'll be off to the Bismuth. All right, sweet. Plenty of Bismuth down here. Good thing I brought the stuff to make support beams, right? Okay, so I didn't, but look, it'll be fine. You know what I'm thinking as well? This Bismuth is so close. Why don't we properly make a route to it, right? Like just dig up a bunch of stuff, make some, rock that can't be walked on or can't be overgrown, and do it that way. I think that could be nice. I don't know how much the rock will cost. Obviously, I probably want it to be slabs because that's just gonna be easier. So yeah, let's do that. Oh, also, is this still on fire? No, it's not. What do we have in here? Okay, so all the copper's out. Wonderful. We now have an unknown liquid in there because the ratios are off by quite a lot. To get them up, we want to at least. Do we want to double that? What's the ratio again? Yeah, we can go to about 20%, but we definitely want 20% zinc. So the zinc, we're gonna chuck in pretty much all of that. And yeah, that'll be it. Obviously, I need to charcoal it, but we'll do that later. At the moment, I want to get there, and I need to do so with some building blocks. The building blocks in question, we've got so much limestone and stuff. I'll try to do it with this stuff, but I don't think it's going to be that good, to be honest. As in, I don't think we have enough, is I guess the main point I'm trying to make. But we'll see. We'll try. So, in here, obviously, we want slabs. As many as it'll let me make. Boom. Cool. And we're going to build them over there. Now, I could probably do one the whole way over there. Yeah, maybe I could. Let's give it a shot. All right. I mean, we got here. It's definitely a little bit janky, but it used up pretty much all of that cobble stuff. But now we have a way over here. Some things I'm going to chop down, like the trees and stuff, because I still want to be able to bring... Oh, we don't have water. I still want to be able to bring my horse over here. The main issue is obviously the leaves getting in the way. So we'll chop down the trees that are in the way, and I'll lengthen the path out with probably some limestone or something. That's probably going to be the easiest. Alright, well, we've got a bit of a path here. Listen, it's not the prettiest thing, but it gets me from A to B, and my inventory's full. Alright, honestly, we've got some stuff, and it is so easy to get back to this location that I think we're done. I think I'll just head out. To get up, we're probably going to do that. It's a little bit finicky down there, but it's good. It's good. We're making things happen. We're making things work. Yeah. So, I'll meet you guys back at the base. We'll light this stuff up. We'll try to cook up some bismuth bronze. And, yeah, we'll see what we've got. Now, we've got... yeah. We've got about 14,000. So about 14 ingots in there, right? We need 32. The copper can make up 60% if we put 20%. Well, actually, hold on. What can the copper make up? The coppers can make up 50%, right? If we were to do 30 zinc and 20 bismuth. That's probably what we'll aim for, because then that means we can essentially get 28. I mean, we'll still need more copper regardless. So I guess it kind of doesn't matter regardless, right? How much copper do we've got 2 extra ingots. That gets us to what? 16, which gets us to 32 if we did it perfectly. And even then, I think we've got a little bit of copper as well lying around. Yeah, we've got an extra. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we can do this. So I'm going to light this stuff up. I'm going to give this a shot. All right, so once they're done, this copper will go in, and then I'll also chuck in some more copper as well. But we'll at least get this stuff in. So this copper's going to go in. That'll get us to 16 ingots. And then I think I want to put in, yeah, this and this. And these are both copper. Yes, perfect. We'll put some leaves in there temporarily. We will remove the leaves soon. But that's going to go in there. So that's going to be all the copper to the best of my abilities. Or to the best of my knowledge, I guess. That can go in there. Yep. God, our inventory is horrific. Are you ready for another piece of melon? You are. Beautiful. Okay, so you're going to keep eating that. How are we looking? Still heating up. It's almost there. It heats up very fast, as you can see, or at least the raw bits do. So that's now in there. We've got 15,000. We need to clearly bring up bismuth, so we'll pretty much be chucking all this stuff in there. Bismuth, of course, we'll be trying to get to 20%. But we're still going to put zinc in as well. So, like, it'll be... The ratios will be a little bit iffy regardless. We'll put those in. How much zinc did we have in here? Well, I've got more bismuth as well, I guess. What's the zinc? That? Is that the zinc that we had? Didn't I mine more than that? Sphalerite. Or have I already put that in? We may need to get more zinc, but I guess we've got a portal to it, so that shouldn't be too bad. We'll chuck that in. Get the ratio even higher. I'll chuck that in. And we'll continue. I'll go get a little bit more sphalerite. Luckily, once again, pretty easy to get to. I think the issue was that I didn't bring any support beams. But we do have support beams this time, so if I need to, we can make some more mess. But honestly, we might not need to. The problem with skipping through the night, I've realized, is we lose all of our stuff. So we've got plenty of sphalerite, so I'm going to chuck a bunch of that stuff in there. Get the zinc up closer to what we want, which is obviously going to be closer to 30%. This could be overkill. No, it's not. Okay. We are nearing the point where it could be overkill, you know what I mean? I'll do 3 at a time. Obviously, I can figure out the actual perfect percentage. How would I do that? What I would do is I would do 1,767 plus the 680 bismuth, right? And then, I mean, like, what's wrong with this ratio at the moment? What's actually wrong here? It's saying unknown at the top. We have zinc, we have bismuth, we have copper. If I've somehow done this wrong, I will lose my mind. Zinc is over 20%. It's at 25. Bismuth is at 20. Copper is at 53. Zinc, 25. Bismuth, Oh, bismuth is too high. Bismuth needs to be a little bit lower. Bismuth needs to be maximum of 20. That makes sense. So we'll put in a little bit of zinc just to push it down a little bit. And then we'll just start casting. And that should be perfect. Should be. Let's see. It heats up pretty fast. Okay. We can do 3. I think. I hope. Fingers crossed. 20% on the dot. And it still says unknown. Okay. I hear you. Loud and clear. We're going to put in a singular pour sphalerite in there. Because zinc can be higher. It's just that needs to be lower. Let's see. Come on. A little bit lower. Bismuth bronze. Bismuth bronze. Beautiful. I mean, this is as close as you can really get it. Obviously, we can sort of try to narrow those a bit closer, but as we do, it'll mess things up. This is pretty good. It's pretty good. It's genuinely pretty good. And so, we want to cast this stuff out. Now, what we're probably going to do for that, I know I've said in the past that it's not the greatest, but I don't think it's too bad. Let's maybe put the vessel in there, sure. Is this more unknown? I've got a lot of unknown. A lot of unknown up here. But what we will do, I thought I heard a zombie. Was it you? Were you making zombie noises? I mean, that doesn't make sense, but I wouldn't put it past you. Do we have any melons? Oh, plenty of melons. Hold on. Let me go harvest these. I'm going to harvest them, feed some melons to that horse, and then I'll get back to you with what the plan was. Oh, and the jute is grown. That is awesome. Because the jute is pretty good to have. Oh, this is already out of stuff. Oh, God, how embarrassing. Hold on. Alright, so the plan here, as I was saying before, was to grab out these ingot molds. And we're actually going to use the casting option down here. So I'm going to chuck the stuff in. And we're going to double check bismuth bronze. We're going to right click, pause the stuff out. The problem is, yeah, it pours it pretty slow. I think it is fine. Obviously, we want more of these mold tables, right? The problem is they're honestly easier said than done. Are these going to cool naturally? They do take a while to cool, I guess. But yeah, this is going to take a while. If we want another mold, which honestly would increase production like crazy, because I believe we also have another casting channel. Yeah, we've got 2 more casting channels, so we could get 2 more molds. But the problem is we need more. I guess we've got the kaolinite. We've got the graphite. We've got fire clay as well. We're pretty close. I think we might be able to do it. Because in the millstone, we can put the kaolinite. And that'll mix it up. And crush it into kaolinite powder. Then we've got clay. We've got 3 fire. We can at least double our production rate here, which is pretty good. So we should probably do that. We may be able to push it. I don't think we can, though. It's pretty expensive. Like the entire process. In terms of the materials it uses, right? So we'll grab this out. Sure, I can borrow some of that for a little bit. And then we need clay. Realistically, we only need 2 at the moment, but we can do, it looks like 4 of these things. So we go in here, fire clay, boom. 4 of them. It looks as though we can do 5 of them. It doesn't really change anything, to be honest, but we can do it. And that's the main thing. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. So we've got 5 fire clay. And we want to turn this into a mold table, which I believe is done like so. Unfired mold table. This guy in here, I'm going to top up with charcoal. I'm going to chuck the unfired mold table in here because it should heat up. And at the very least, I'll heat it up like just as hot as it can get, then put it in the forge because this guy feels like he heats stuff up faster. You know what I mean? So I'll let that do its thing. In the meantime, I'll swap that out and keep pouring. Alright, so yeah, this is yellow white. You know what? I'll give it a pump. There we go. Nice. Mold table. So this guy, sure, he can go there for now. That seems pretty fair. Oh, can I swap you out? Awesome. Pour you in. And then finally, we grab a casting table. You ready? Da-da-da-da-da. Boom. And then, the more the merrier. Beautiful. So now, as you can see, we've got a few more going on at once. And that's going to speed up our time. Obviously, these still need to be cooled down. You can join that. Yeah, but it's looking pretty good. By the way, my lesson so far is that we are burning through these ingot molds like there is no tomorrow. Which is rough. By the way, if you shift right click on the ground, as you can see, you can actually place the ingots and they look pretty cool, to be honest. So we'll keep pouring that stuff. We do have clay, so we can make more ingot thingies, which is just that. Not too bad to make. Oh, if I remember how to. In fact, I feel like we had a few extra lying around somewhere, like that weren't cooked up yet. Could be wrong. Sort of looks like I'm wrong. Well, we'll chuck those in there. We'll top this guy up with charcoal. And maybe, you know what? While we're here, let's do 4 more of these. And we'll chuck them in here. So we can get all birds, one stone. That's the saying that everyone knows. Alright, so in here, they're at yellow-white. These ones down here are also at yellow-white. We go poof. And then we have enough. So what I'm probably going to do is grab, I guess, just 1 extra for now. Because that's all I really need so that I can swap these out. And then as they break, we'll grab more. That seems pretty good to me. Oh, you know what? I should get a second barrel so I can do both at once. And especially since, like, I mean, everything seems to be working. Where are the... I swear... I'm constantly losing stuff. Yeah, we'll grab this stuff. How do you reckon you make a barrel? Barrel. I think we just need to do this. Yes. Hickory barrel. Beautiful. You're going to go there, and you're going to start filling with water as well. Wonderful. That's going to make my job a little bit easier. Ah. We're all out. This is the final piece of the puzzle. Or I guess these 2 pieces. And then that's it. So I'll use the last of this water up to cool this guy down, and then we'll switch over to the other barrel. Yep, looks good. This guy is hot, and he's warming, and he's cool. This guy is hot, and he's warming, and he's cool. So we go boom, boom, boom. And here are the ingots we received. Now, I don't know if it's enough. I don't know how it's not enough. It kind of looks like it's not enough. But it could be enough. And that is enough for me. So, we're going to hold right click. And we're going to pick these up. That right there is 32 ingots in my hand. Or in my inventory, I guess. That is how much we need for a bellows, wherever it is. For a bellows. A bloomery, that's one. Because this should be 3,200 bismuth bronze. Which means it is doable. But, and there is a but, now we have to weld it. And let me tell you, my friends, not easy. Not easily done. I mean, it is easily done. It's just, bleh. You know what I mean? It's just one of those, bleh. So it's like, we can do it, but bleh. Right? That's it. That seemed like a fair little explanation of what's going on here. Hopefully. So, we're going to clear our inventory a little bit. This guy here has a hammer, but I'm going to have to hold the hammer. We're going to be placing bismuth bronze on there, welding it together, bingo bango. Bismuth bronze melted in orange, which means in theory we can do it here with crucible, which means I can actually save my charcoal. And I'll tell you what, that sounds like a pretty good idea. So, let's go ahead and empty out all these, just so that we've got them for the future. That'll be nice. Oh god, we made so many. I'll grab you, and I'll start grabbing you. Okay, and then, obviously this guy's going to burn out. We're going to grab that. We're going to grab that, chuck it on the fire pit, and this will work. So, what we need, this guy's actually still hot, which is pretty cool. We're obviously going to be putting logs in there, so I guess maybe I should grab out some of these logs. We typically want the bright red logs, so these ones will be going in there. Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, we can keep this guy filled to the brim because it'll never get to orange plus. It just shouldn't. So we'll chuck that, assuming, of course, that this guy cools down fast enough, right? Because, you know, the temperature of him is at, like, bright red and stuff. So that should be good. We'll light that on fire. Put my torch in my offhand. And so this will obviously heat up. And this will heat up. And everything will heat up. And then it will heat up. So the idea is, of course, we actually grab these back. So that'll break. That's perfect. That goes in there. Wonderful. I'll go feed this guy. Get him a little bit further familiar. Yep. 18. Beautiful. All right, so here it is. These things will heat up to bright red. I'm hoping that is weldable. It's possible it's not. I'll be honest. It's possible it's not, in which case this is a fail and I need to put the crucible back on the other thing and burn some charcoal. But it's possible. Okay. It's not working. What is... Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to our channel members. Thank you to our tier 3 channel members. Melizzy, which upon witnessing that, we may just relocate a little bit. It's just yeah. Don't even think about it. Yeah, let's just come over here, or maybe just go the long way around. Yeah, thank you guys. Yep, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to our tier 3 channel members, Melizzy and Andre. Thank you for being a part of the community and supporting me financially. Don't feel pressured to. You get watching the ads, watching the videos, commenting, liking, doing any one of those is more than enough. Even just watching the video. Thank you guys. RIP's in the chat for my boy. Oh my god. Okay. That's just devastating. As I was standing over here, I'm like, the horse is being awfully noisy. I turn around. Oh my god. And then this thing, they don't even get hot enough. They can be worked. Ooh, whoop-de-doo. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, I mean, I could bellows them. I think that'll go to orange though. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. We'll probably bellows it and we'll just quickly grab them out because they won't heat up instantly, right? We can do 2 ingots at a time and we'll just weld them that way. That way we can just use logs instead of charcoal. It's just a little bit easier. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.